What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on LCID stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then we'll continue with the fundamental news that might drive the price of this asset. On top of that, I will show you why I didn't do a lot of updates on this asset. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video quite a long time ago. I made it right here. And we completed or almost completed the movement to the upside. And I have to say that my main assumption was that we could have this type of retracement with an extension in the B wave. And we have to see lower price targets in order to collect more steam to hit higher targets. But I was confused by two signs. First of all, this candle, as you can see, this shooting star with a quite decent volume. And this candle usually shows the potential trend reversal. On top of that, the second sign that confused me was this range of resistance. If I connect these stops, and we hit this stop for the third time with the wick of this candle to the upside. And these two signs basically was enough to make an assumption that we should land lower. But instead of this, we had this movement to the upside that gained from the point where I made my previous video, let me show you, about 10-12% to the upside. And then it dropped very hard to the levels of about $6.6 mark. And it lost about 20% of its value. So I have to say that I was wrong at this very point, and let me show you why I didn't do any updates regarding this asset for quite a long period of time. First of all, let me show you this. On their official press release section on their official website, we don't have enough news. We have just 3 recent news that were published on July the 12th, on August the 7th, and on August the 8th. And I have to say that it is not the best sign for the company that they publish this type of news not so often. And on top of that, let me show you the recent news. They have the quite decent news, I have to say, on August, that was published on August the 8th, regarding their final production specification on Lucid Air and the potential beginning of deliveries of this car. So, production of Air Sapphire begins in September, with deliveries to follow soon after. And I have to say that it is a good sign when this type of vehicles hit the roads. But on the other hand, the main problem of Lucid Motors is the discrepancy in between. Let me show you their latest earnings report. As you can see, they delivered on Q2 2023 only 1,404 vehicles, but they produced 2,173 vehicles. And if you take a look on the Bear's Workshop YouTube channel, where he makes flyovers on the different factories, the recent one was made by him 12 days ago. And as you can see, this is the parking lots of the Lucid Motors, and they are full of vehicles. As you can see, these 4 lots on the top left corner on this video is full of vehicles, and they also have a lot of vehicles right here. And this means when the company cannot explain why they collect so many vehicles on their parking lots, and they don't have any information about this for, I guess, for more than 6 to 8 months. This is quite a huge red flag, because it might show the problem of for example, the problem with the demand on their vehicles, or a potential problem with the pricing of their vehicles. And that is why I have to say that this news regarding the Sapphire is not the best one, because this is the most expensive vehicle in their lineup. It costs up to $250,000. And other vehicles cost from $89,000 all the way up to $150,000, and that is why potentially they don't have enough demand on their vehicles. And yes, they have enough money. The total liquidity is more than $6.2 billion, but they have to sell these vehicles. On top of that, let me show you this article. We are on Investor Place, and it was published just 2 days ago, and it's titled 3 EV stocks to sell in August before they crash and burn. And Lucid is among these companies. Lucid's deliveries are dropping, and it has reported a significant rise in losses this quarter. Let me quote you this. Lucid Group was once a hot electric vehicle stock that gave high hopes to investors with its luxury cars. However, the company recently reported quarterly results and missed analysts' estimates. While its revenue hit $150.9 million and was up 55% year-over-year, its deliveries remained flat at 1,404 vehicles, and the loss from operation increased to $838 million, which is a 50% increase year-over-year. And I have to say that they have enough cash on hands to operate through the 2025, I guess. But let me show you another article. EV startup Lucid is losing over $500,000 for every car it sells. And this is another huge red flag. And in my opinion, they need to launch not the gravity model that definitely might help to solve some of their financial problems and to increase their sales, but they have to produce a more affordable vehicle, and it might be a competitor of Tesla Model 3 and Model Y. But unfortunately, in their plans, they should launch this type of vehicles not earlier than 2026. And that is why we have some tricky situation regarding this asset, and that is why we have pretty much sideways movement without very good volume. And their earnings report is not the greatest one, and that is why I didn't do any updates for quite a long period of time on Lucid. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let's do some corrections in my previous forecast. I have to say that the bottom of, we don't need this tool, the bottom of the fourth wave potentially could be right here, and the top of the fifth wave potentially is right here. And we completed all 5 wave structure to the upside, and this is quite a long consolidation phase. Let's do some measurements. From the bottom to the top, I have to pull the Fibonacci retracement tool. And as you can see, we broke the golden pocket range and we didn't hit the previous range of support at roughly $6.12 mark. So I have to say that this breakout below the golden pocket range with the decent volume, with the quite significant volume, I have to say, is not the best sign. And the main sign that we should pay more attention to the certain assets is the volume. When the volume increases, we have to pay more attention to this asset. And for now, I still stand on my position that we don't have enough to consider that this might be the movement to the upside. On top of that, as you can see, if we make this line a bit longer, without these two breakouts above this range, we still hovering below the level of resistance. And that is why, guys, be very cautious with your position in Lucid, because in general, I have to say that it doesn't perform very well this year, except this huge spike in price. But this spike in price was the result of the rumors of the buy back all the shares outstanding by the PIF, Saudi Arabian fund. But it was just rumors and it was a speculation, and right after this spike in its price, the price of Lucid dropped down. So, and what should we expect next? First of all, we have to see the breakout above the range of resistance. And I will pay more attention to this asset when this asset will break let's say the $8.42 and probably this one. But first of all, it has to break this sloping line, and it has to potentially retest it from the top. And with the conviction of volume, we have to see another leg to the upside. Potentially we have to see, wait a second, we have to see this type of price action, the breakout, then retest and movement to the upside that will form higher highs and higher lows. Only in this case, we might think that potentially we have this level at $5.42 as the lowest point, but definitely we should see more support from the fundamentals of this company. And one of the main ones is definitely these vehicles, these produced but not delivered vehicles. And I think as far as they have this type of problems, it is not the best assets to put your money into. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm back.